I will never not be a soldier.
A respected military leader, a trailblazer, a man with a legacy divided. For those who knew him well, Colin Powell's death hits hard.
I feel as if I have a hole in my heart.
From privates to presidents, he was someone who you could believe in, you could trust.
President Biden called him a good friend and a patriot.
One of our great military leaders and a man of overwhelming decency.
The son of Jamaican immigrants, Powell was born in New York, and as a teenager, he looked up to the civil rights leaders, changing his world.
What they did was they said blacks won't put up with this anymore. But they did more than that. They held a mirror in front of the rest of America and said, is this what we really are all about?
Powell would rise up to become the first black national security advisor, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and Secretary of State.
Those barriers were not easy to break by any stretch, but he did it with dignity, he did it with grace.
But he would fall from grace.
Every statement I make today is backed up by sources, solid sources.
His claim that Iraq was harboring weapons of mass destruction was followed by a war that lasted 8 years and cost hundreds of thousands of lives. No weapons of mass destruction were ever found.
I regret it now because the information was wrong.
Politically, though, his words still had power. A Republican, he would come to support Barack Obama in his presidential run, and he pulled no punches criticizing Donald Trump.
Look at what he has done to divide us.
Powell had a long struggle with cancer. Though fully vaccinated, his family says he died of COVID-19 complications, at risk with a breakthrough infection.
General Powell represented our most vulnerable population in this country. He was over the age of 80. He had cancer, and the treatment for his cancer made him vulnerable.
That may be how he died, but he'll be remembered for how he lived and the choices he made serving his country. Magda Gebrselassie, CBC News, Washington.